would you date a single?
Me, I wouldn't date a lady who has a kid.
Single parents tend to be responsible than single guys.
Either the daddy of this kid either is in the grave.
I would date but never marry.
I wouldn't care. I don't care.
But when I get old na nifike mahali yenye naona hapa nimebakisha miaka kidogo sana ya kusurvive, I would need a woman who would probably take care of me. And if it is a single parent at that time, so be it.
Dating a single dad. I would date a single dad.
My name is Daktari.
Hi guys, I'm Miss Judy.
Hi, my name is Nash, the nutritionist.
Hello there, my name is Ben. Welcome.
Today we are going to dissect a very important topic about single parenthood. The question is, would you date a single?
For me, I wouldn't date a lady who has a kid. Reason being, if I have to date this lady, is either the daddy of this kid, I know where he is. Either he's in the grave, or I know whereabouts of him, you see. But for me, I will not date. What will you, Paul? Let's talk about that.
Personally, vile umesema, you have to know where he is. So unamaanisha lazima uwe guaranteed, unajua either amekufa.
Yeah, kama amekufa, I will.
Because anaweza get it any time, mama.
Yeah, you see kama umedate baby mama wa mtu mwingine. This baby daddy can walk in and out of life ya huyu dem anytime vile anataka.
Vile anataka.
Bro, vile anataka.
Okay, why do you think watu wako that vulnerable? Not everyone is that way. Sometimes watu wanakosana, wamekosana for a lifetime, hawatai at any point. Na mtu anadecide ajilele mtoto, either a single woman or a single dad.
It doesn't matter.
And some of them might still be alive, they might still be around, but hawaonani in any way, they don't have any kind of attachment imebaki.
But the fact remains, mtoi bado ni wa ule msee, but at some point atahitaji kumuona. Na kimuona,
it's not fair ukisema ati he can come back, he can like be in and out of their life like he pleases. The woman can choose to say no. So you might have a baby.
How many women will choose to say no? That is the
there are
some
still
women.
some that will say no.
Some.
Yeah.
Maybe probably yours will not say no.
Some may mean three women.
For me, I think I will
but
not.
Still, there are some women that will say no. So
A
having
very
child
low
with
percentage.
someone does not mean it's like kuna contract sign. At just because he impregnated you, like if he comes to you demanding for sex, you'll give it to him. It doesn't mean that. You might have a baby with someone na mkosane, and you might never ever again be intimate with that guy. Yeah. So would you still not feel comfortable to date such a woman?
I will still not date that woman.
Reason being?
Because the man is alive, and I know he's alive, and I know anything can happen.
Anything like what? They might sleep together?
They might sleep together. This man can demand this kid anytime after I've spent a lot of money to...
You already know it's not your kid.
What
if you already know it's not your child?
Yes. But you know, if you take the woman, if you take the woman, you also take the responsibility.
Yeah,
you see.
one.
So you are treating this kid as your kid.
Yeah.
So imagine after 5 years, a hooligan comes in, alafu start demanding this kid. Ati, oh, I don't know what, I am the one who came in this woman. No.
It's painful, yeah, but it's up to the lady. It's the lady that will give him that chance. Because if your woman will say no na you're like that strong stand, like I don't want you in our lives, we already have someone else. Because parenting is not about DNA. It's not about DNA. It's about
Okay, let me be clear.
So you'll be more of the father than the guy who like impregnated the lady.
Just to be clear, I will not date a lady who I know whereabouts of the baby daddy.
So it's better if he's dead.
Yeah,
That's
if he's dead, it's okay. Or I know he's in jail.
If he is
He
dead,
will never come
People
back.
will get out of jail.
No, if I know he'll never come back.
even if he
That's
gets,
okay.
you can frame him to go back. What? To go back. What? According to me, I think I would date a lady who is a single parent, but I would not marry.
Oh, for the meantime.
I would date her,
For the
but
meantime.
I would not marry her.
Then why are you dating her? You're not married. You're wasting her fucking time.
Do you think my time is not included in her time? While I'm using her
You're
time.
dating
What
her,
would
you're also
make you
dating
date
someone
her?
else.
What would make you date her?
Probably she's a nice person, you know, at first. Now, you know, dating is like reconnaissance. You are trying to find out if she has issues with herself. So with time, you might find out she's good. But even if at the end of the day I find out she's good, I would not also marry her. But I would give her a chance to convince me why I should marry her.
Even if she convinces you that she's good, either way you won't marry her, so you're wasting her time.
What I'm saying is I'm already convinced that I can't marry her, but if she convinces me to marry her, it means she has already convinced me.
What
So you
would
might
it
marry her.
cost her to like convince you?
What would cost her?
Yeah. What would it take?
I don't know, a lot. But money is involved. A lot, but money is involved. All I personally, I think having, I mean, if a man can marry a single woman, but a single woman would be problematic too. A single parent. Sijui kama umenipata. Yaani mwanaume mwenye ni ako na mtoto na msichana mwenye ako single. Because msichana mwenye ako single atakuja kuanza kufanya nini? Kutreat mtoto ni kama sio wake. You understand? And competition and all that. Not unless you all agree and are on the same page, that would be a little bit problematic.
Than for a guy to marry a lady with a child.
With a child.
Yeah.
Because ukimari huyu msichana mwenye ako na child anakuja na issues zake already. To a person mwenye ana shida yoyote, ana makosa. You understand? So she will be kind of bringing her problems to him. Responsibilities, mwanaume sasa lazima aanze kulipa school fees.
So the lady will nyenyekea.
Yes.
So the relationship will somehow favor the guy more.
It will favor the woman more.
No. Yeah, it will favor the woman more, but the lady will want the relationship to work more, so she'll work harder to maintain the relationship.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
Marry a single parent?
Yeah, I would.
Tell us more.
Because single parents tend to be responsible than single guys. Like mostly single girls with children are more responsible than just a single girl akuiwa na mtoto. You know, because she's thinking for two. So any decision she's making also considering her child. And also a guy who's a father, he'll be more determined, more strict with his life than a single guy. A guy who's single will be like he can do whatever he wants, he can hang out with whoever, do all sorts of things with anyone. But a guy with a child will be like, okay, there's still someone depending on me. I need to be there for my child tomorrow, I need to be there for my child next week, next month. So I think those people tend to be more serious with life, and they tend to be more respectful. So I would date a single dad.
For me, I think I will date a single dad. Doesn't feel a single parent or
Very
a dad.
nice.
Very nice. I will date. Then makes sense. Najua. As for my case, I think I will date one. Doesn't care even a single parent. I'm a baby daddy. I don't give a fuck about that. As long as, you know, you can have a baby daddy who is responsible and upon all the qualities, you know. Being a baby daddy does not mean you're bad. As long as the guy is responsible and has all the qualities that you need, then I think it's right for you can date a baby daddy. For me, I think it's not an issue. For me, I think it's not an issue.
Haimaanisha ajui kutumia nini.
Yes, inaweza kuwa hata ako perfect, you know. Inaweza kuwa ako tu sawa. So you can take a baby, it doesn't give a fuck which is. I don't care if you're a single parent,
and it doesn't mean that he's bad at relationships.
Yes.
Maybe it's the partner that couldn't
has an
make
issue.
things work. Yeah, maybe she's the one with the issue. Na yeye bado lazima take responsibilities za mtoto. So him being a single dad doesn't mean he's a bad person.
Kwa ni tabia mbaya msichana kupata mtoto kama hajaolewa.
Who said so?
Tabia mbaya.
Okay,
are you married? Are you
what do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by married?
Legally.
Pete.
Nowadays people don't like legalizing things, by the way. People can stay together for up to 5 years, 6 years,
because
10
they
years.
are unsure.
No, they are sure, but they don't want to like commit themselves. Hiyo kubadilisha majina nini, then later if something happens mnaanza divorce nini, drama mingi. Some people can stay in a long-term relationships after 10 years and they love each other and they are together and they are happy. And the parents know each other, the families wanna meet nini kila kitu.
Amelipa dowry.
Yeah.
Kama amelipa dowry, that's marriage.
To legalize as in paperwork. And that's okay with me. I would choose that. Mimi siwezi taka kuolewa ati officially ati tukasign sijui nini. I wouldn't want that.
I will ask you, Ben.
Yes.
Would you be proud of your daughter getting pregnant before being married?
No. I wouldn't like that.
Kisa na maana.
You see, when a lady gets pregnant before she gets married, first inakuwaga ni kama disrespect to the family. I don't know if that's the real word to
Okay,
put
so
it.
let me ask you.
Another thing, that is how, no wait, listen, that is how parents and your relatives view it according to the society. Not old school or something, even the even the
20th century. So the way they used to do things before, si vile tunafanya sai.
What has changed?
Do you know?
Things have changed.
What has changed?
Let me ask
How
you
we
one
view
question,
things,
Judy.
How we take life, everything has changed.
You cannot tell me your father sent you to come to, maybe it was your first time to step your foot into Nairobi, you know? Maybe when you were coming to campus. Then after a few years, maybe 2, when you were in second year, Paul akakupea mimba. Do you any machines? Then now, hauna mbele wala nyuma, si ndio? Now you want to go back to your parents or relatives to take care of this kid for you so that you can continue with the studies.
What if Paul is taking care of me and the
No, Paul cannot. Paul had a
What
job.
about the case whereby he can do it? What about the case whereby
In that case, now it's different.
Yeah.
For that case, now it's different. But most of the cases inakuwaga
added burden to your
inakuanga the other way around. Napataga to Paul's ni ache.
To daktari ni tutari.
Ni too few. Unaelewa?
So you value that title of marriage. Have you seen people who have like stayed in very sad marriages? They are unhappy. You'll see a woman, she's married even to a very rich guy. Wanaishi at a very nice location, wako na pesa, she's driving a nice car. But ukimwangalia at her age, maybe she's like 30, na uangalie dem mwingine anakaa kwa slum. Na huko hivyo Kayole, Dandora, that lady that anaishi huko ako 30 years ako married, she looks more youthful and happier than huyo mwenye ameoleka and she's a
but she's not sad
so
because
marriage,
she's married.
it depends. No, some marriages make you have a sad, they destroy you. Some marriages can make you a sad person.
Would you be sad in a rich relationship or happy in a very poor relationship? Like Ni kama kulilia, utalilia Dubai ama
No, I'd rather be happy in a poor relationship because pesa utafutwa. The money will come.
For me,
talk by your boy. Are you for
I
it?
would rather cry
In dubs.
in dubs.
Hey.
In a Mercedes Benz,
Have
in
you
a
seen
range.
some women?
Niletee service.
No, have you seen some women? Listen,
Nini?
have you seen some women? They have very rich husbands, but ukiwaona
It's true.
pathetic.
It's true,
But for me, I
but
think
most of the
happiness
ladies
comes from
choose
within.
that way.
Yes.
They will choose that path.
But they still look stressed. No, unajua
They will look,
sasa
but
hii
they will
stress ya
still
pesa,
follow that path.
Happiness.
kuliko emotional stress.
Happiness comes from within. If I'm dating a rich guy, I don't think anyone is responsible for my happiness.
So let me ask you, if you go to the mall, unanunua viatu, you buy clothes, you go eat the food you desire, you come back home, that is what will be
Analia.
making you happy.
Nalia hapo nyumbani.
Those are the only things that will matter to you.
For me, one thing for a lady, don't be emotionally attached to a man.
Why
Because
won't
it will completely
you?
destroy
Okay,
you.
why are you in a relationship if you are not emotionally
For me,
attached?
personally, I can date someone and I'm not emotionally attached.
No, that's a
God
different
damn.
kind of
God
dating.
damn.
Nile, kuna tu benefits mnasaidiana.
No, it's not about the
That's
benefits.
different. Dating, you have to have emotions.
Never.
Mimi kwanza hiyo story
Emotions.
ya kulilia Dubai ama kufurahia Madhare. Nafurahia nini? Mimi sihitaji hata furaha.
Lilia Dubai.
Na nikuwe na program ya kulia kutoka saa 2 mpaka saa 4. Hey, kutoka saa 2 mpaka saa 4 mimi nalia. Kutoka saa 4 mimi naenda sherehe. Wala ndio kacheke nini?
Very nice.
Cheke nini? Hata
Very nice.
Mimi. Hey, money buys happiness.
True,
It's true. That's
true story.
Hey, money
Money buys
hata
happiness.
Biblia for the Christians inasema money answers all questions.
Bana.
Hey, unataka kwenda Dubai?
Twende.
Unataka kuenda na yacht?
Ati stocks cow.
Ni pesa. Furaha buys nothing.
Utakuwa Mathare.
Cheka kwa mzee wa chapati atakufukuza. Wewe toka.
You will be in Madare.
Yes.
The conditions in Madare are even worse.
Yes, hata utakuwa unalia cha ukweli huko. Sasa utakuwa unalia emotionally.
Hakuna food, sijui the environment, nini,
best
it's
to
very-
choose money.
Yeah, just
Money.
just
Because
choose
here,
money.
tukiongea tu kweli,
Just choose money.
Money.
In this generation, I think ladies will
let's
choose
make money,
money.
to be sincere.
Not everyone.
You won't.
But-
No, you won't.
But
No, I will.
If you are
You will.
situation.
At some point.
Depends with my situation. Kama niko sawa, I wouldn't because I already have my own money. But if I don't have my own money, of course I need to take care of myself. If I can't take care of myself, I'll get someone to take care of me until I'm able to take care of myself.
the point is ni tabia mbaya msichana kupata mimba akiwa bado hajaolewa. That is my point.
Si
That's
tabia
not a
mbaya.
point.
Na number two.
No,
It's not
listen.
making
You might
sense.
have a long-term partner. Kwa akili zenu it's like you are married. Mnakaa pamoja, mmekaa miaka mingi. So
Kwa
it's like-
akili zenyu.
hiyo tu ni lazima tu mkwe na hiyo certificate. Is that what
Si lazima-
marriage is?
No, as long as dowry is
karatasi.
involved. As long as dowry is involved.
And
you are
introduction of
married.
families.
And introduction of families is
Yeah,
done.
Why are you
That's
living
it.
in the
For me,
traditions?
that's
You're
enough.
acting as if that people who have paid dowry and they're in the long term, the people who pay dowry na kesho wanaachana.
Yeah.
And there's people who meet today, me na
They
Ben.
just know the
Hata
family.
hajaenda kwetu and you're very good to go.
Siku hizi watu wanaenda dawari. Mko na habari ama tunaongea
si
vitu
lazima.
yenyewe? Watu wanarudia dawari. Wanasema mimi niliwapea ng'ombe ngapi?
Okay, for
Ah,
me, listen,
it's
happened.
if the
Na
lady
zinarudishwa.
decides to leave you, lazima arudishe
Ah.
dowry yenye ulimtolea.
Eh.
Lazima watoe to the last bit. Kama hata kuna kikoi mlinunua,
Na hiyo
lazima
yote yote nimespend kwako, nikikuoshea vyombo, nikupikia,
They
wanakaa
don't-
Kwani huko unatumia hizo vyombo wewe
Sikuwa
ukiosha?
natumia, wewe ndio ulikuwa unakula unakuoshea.
Wewe huko una dishi.
Sikuwa na
huko
dishi kwa
unadishi.
nyumba, nilikuwa na dishi kwa
Hiyo food ulikuwa unapika ilikuwa inanunuliwa na
unakupikia wewe, unakula, unakuoshea vyombo.
But for me, I don't think that certificate means anything.
It doesn't.
Yeah, for me, mentality yangu ya marriage is two people living together that are happy together, that are trying to build a life together. So me hizo makaratasi, they don't mean
That makes
anything
sense.
to me. They don't. Hata hiyo dowry si lazima unitolee mimi. It's not a must.
Familia zenye ziko na
But
nini?
I know your family, you know my family. That's
True.
enough. That's enough. Si lazima ati you come with a check kupe family yetu atukuja na shopping. It doesn't matter anymore. As long as I know where you are from, I know your mother, your father, you know. There are people I can call in case of anything. And there are people, you know, from my own side, the immediate family, babangu, mamangu, sisters, brothers. That's it for me. Si lazima ma-uncle ati ulete ati crate ya sijui pombe nini. It's not a must. Because it's about us. It's not about outsiders. It's about the two of us. So when a marriage becomes a thing of like pleasing watu wa nje, it's like you are doing it for show. You are not doing it for the two of you. As long as you are happy together, there's no need for all these or dowry nini. But introduction is very important. At least to get to know where you are from, your parents izo. That's enough. Na si lazima mkawane ati kwa court ati church wedding. I don't think it's necessary.
Let me ask. Watu wenye wameoa ama wameolewa na single parents. Do you think they or do you have any one of those that you think they are working right now or they are happy in that kind of relationship? Yenye single parent ameolewa na ameolewa na mtu mwenye
without a child.
Without a child. Are they happy or not? Because Mimi, for the ones I have seen who have done that, for them they are suffering.
How?
Hey, especially mwanaume.
Because of the bills. What if the lady can take care of her child's bill and of her own bills? Any other problem?
Impractical.
That one will be unfair because there's no way I can be taking care of my child at you ni wangu nilikuja na yeye.
Inaonyesha difference.
Inaonyesha difference, yes, and
inaonyesha kuna mtoto wa mgongo na watumbo.
Yes, there'll be that competition.
So but now if I would have a child with you, you'd be taking you'd like take full responsibility of our child. Juu ni damu yako na yangu, but this other one that I came with ni damu yangu na mtu mwingine, you won't be like taking care of that child.
Now that is where the pressure is.
Then I won't agree to be married to such a guy. Why would that's like
you won't notice. You will notice after a very long time.
I'll still leave him hata kama nitakuwa na watoto wawili wa different dads.
But for you as a man,
utamwacha.
No, you will. Okay, do you know how painful it is? Listen, in such a case whereby ati baba anatoka, he brings one toy and there are two kids in the house. Kama maybe there's a girl and a boy, alete kagari kamoja because the boy ndio mtoto wake umemzalia. Maybe you came with the girl as a human being, as someone with a conscience. What should he do? Alete doli ya msichana na alete kagari ka kijana.
Kama amelete doli na kuna msichana ni wanakatana. Wewe sasa si baba ndio ameleta. Sasa wewe mama ndio unakata halves.
No.
Half moja unapea huyu, kama ni gari huyu anapata butu, mwingine anapata bonnet.
That thought of him kuletea mtoto mmoja akijua ni wawili kwa nyumba, that shows how selfish and how much he doesn't value your other child. So I think that's not a kind of guy you should consider like getting married to or staying with. I wouldn't consider. Afadhali hata nikiwa single.
Have you seen such kind of relationships work?
but I think for as a man, as long as you meet that single parent, you have a talk, you be open as a lady and you tell him that I have a child. So ni yeye decide. Unanichukua ama
from the word go.
It's a two-way situation. If you are not, you move on. You are not the only one, you know. You can still reconsider. If you are not, as in you can't force someone to take care of your child. And I cannot be ashamed of my child. If I have a son, nakuja nakwambia, daktari, I have my son. This and this and this.
If you are taking me, you are taking
me
the two
with
of
my
us.
son, the two of us. And you
Me
have
and my liabilities.
Yes, as I am.
You are taking me and my liabilities. I want us to come on the
so the child is a liability.
Huh?
Okay, yes.
Of course,
that
100% the child is a liability.
I'm coming with it. Are you ready or
Not.
For my liabilities.
Yeah, because as a single parent, I think the first thing you should tell anyone that wants, whether you are a guy or a woman, as long as you have a kid somewhere, the first thing you are supposed to tell anyone you want to get into a relationship with is, I have a child somewhere. Whether you're involved in the child's life or not. Ndio mkiendelea kwa anajua there is a child and that child will always come before you. Yeah, what decide, will I cope with this or
It's you to
I won't
decide.
be able.
Definitely, even if I love you, I still love my child more than you.
Yeah.
I can never love
For
you
me,
more
I
than
will
my
always
child.
pick my child over
I cannot.
everyone.
Yes,
Yeah.
kudangani, my friend.
It can't go.
So you will still come and love your kid more than me.
No, what I'm trying to say, is nimekuja na my son na daktari yako hapa, and then maybe I love daktari, I love my son, and you're not willing to accept my son. Na
You have to
kuacha.
pick one side.
You have to pick.
You see, the love you have for your kid is very different.
Yeah, from
From
the
the
one
love
I
you'll
have
have
for
for-
you.
I
Yeah.
know, but if you're not willing to take me and my son, then
I'd
you have
rather
nothing to do
lose
with
you.
you.
Yeah.
I have nothing to deal with you. You wenda.
So in short, unajua siji kama mnaelewa, literally mnaambia mtu wewe huna madeni yoyote, huna shida yoyote, you are very nice, you are doing a very comfortable life. Kindly, because we love each other, take up my liabilities, pay my bills now.
It's not about
Okay,
paying
what
the bills.
about the case
Not
where
even your
someone
bills,
has a-
not even her bills, someone else.
Someone
It's, why you
else's.
think that if you love me, unanipenda na mtu mwenye niko na yeye, you don't love me because my son is part of me.
Yeah.
I cannot leave my son for you. Come
and that
and
child will always be there.
for me.
Do you know what's the best for you ladies? Do not get kids when you're not married.
Hey.
Where do you want to take them?
Why?
Uko na order
Just
wewe,
do
yani
that.
mahali unangojewa udeliver watoto watatu.
Very
But sometimes
simple.
relationships
Because
no, listen. What
They go
about the
astray.
ladies that are married even officially? Kuna hizo makaratasi wamesign, wamefanya hata church wedding dowry.
let them stay
and they
single.
separate.
Let them stay single.
They have needs.
No, needs.
have
Let them sort their
They
needs.
have basic
We cannot deal
No,
with
leave alone.
people's
She might have
nini
money.
problems,
She
boy.
might be
Hey,
financially
Let me ask
stable.
you, what happens in situations that the baby mama and the baby daddy come in? Like, how comes that unasema wewe ni baby daddy and I'm a baby mama? If we loved each other, si tunge move in. What happens
I think
in that
those
scenario?
those ones will be easier to like cope with each other because they have like sort of like the same problems.
Or both of you have
Both
have
of
a
you
child.
have
You
kids,
get
yeah.
me what I'm
So
saying?
you want to come together and raise these two kids.
Children
No.
together.
That
I
is
think-
a very dangerous thing.
yes, I think the guy will be conned.
Favouritism.
The guy is being conned because for real, the guy is being conned. For real.
In what terms?
Tell us, master.
No, I know
Why?
he's trying to say financially.
Yes,
The lady has
The
more money than
than
the
you.
guy.
Oh, okay. If the lady,
So to you, it's all about.
but most of the time, these ladies who have money, they will not end up in that situation. They will stay independent and they will pretend to be sisi tuko
You know
So
sawa.
you are a
sometimes-
single mother because
But-
you don't have money.
Yes, they will.
What do you say?
Yes.
You know sometimes-
But when hawana kakitu, they will come there.
You know sometimes-
Watakuja kwa hiyo baby daddy mwenye ana mtoi na ako na
Or
do.
you are a single
And
father.
then the daddy huyo ndo ata take care of those
No,
two
I've
little
seen
kids.
cases
What?
whereby women will meet a guy. They'll be single mothers and meet a guy who can take full responsibility for their child and them. Like atakuwa analipa nyumba, pay school fees, do everything for them, and they'll still say no to that guy. Do you know there are such cases? Because if you don't
That is why
feel-
they are cases.
yeah, there are so many cases as such. Maybe you don't feel anything for the guy. Maybe the guy is not like he won't be the kind of father you want for your child. He won't nurture him the way you want him to nurture your child. You'll say no. So it's not all about money. It's not always about money. There are guys who donate their sperms.
Yes,
by the way.
donate.
Kama Frankie.
They donate na
Na
unalipwa.
msichana anaenda ananunua, anaenda analala, anaekwa and she becomes pregnant.
They actually when you go and donate sperm, mwenye ananunua
The same
sperm,
case to
anauliza
ladies
kwa
when
mwenye
you
hii
donate
sperm ni
ovum.
nani. Kama ni Ben analetwa hapa, mwenye hii sperm ni nani anakaa ajuzi. We need to get a quality sperm. The same case. Instead niende hosi nianze kutafuta Ben mwenye hii sperm si yako hapa. Si anipe tu.
Na umpedo.
Si lazima nimpe.
Hey, lazima
Hey, lazima
unijenge.
umpe-
Hey, lazima
Kwani
unijenge.
nitamwambia nampea
Hiyo
do.
ni conmanship.
Lazima unijenge. Unaenda na nini? Unapeleka jeans zetu
Na
queen.
unamshukuru after that namwambia thank you.
Yes.
Thank you Ben
For this
for
man.
a job well done.
It depends kama ni agreement ni sawa. Kama tumeandikiana mahali ni kuuziana ni sawa. Na wewe tukiuziana never come back to say ati you have my child. Huo si wako.
Mimi nilinunua.
I gave you my money, I bought the child.
But she or he is still mine.
Kama
nilibai.
Uliuza, you own
that
it.
would even show how cheap you are, how low you are.
Nilikula do but bado ni wangu.
Wako aje.
See like ni wangu bado.
Mimi contract yangu ni kila mwaka akigrow 1 year old unaongeza do. 1 year old anaongeza do.
Utaki kuwa Frankie?
What?
Nakomboka.
At one time hakuna. At one time umepata nini yangu na 17 ngwizi.
Upate 10 ngwizis.
10 ngwizis.
Nesha amekupea 10 ngwizis for Stamu. God damn it.
Aje.
Forgetting that nowadays wanawake wamekuwa kama wanaume, they are very on the same level. If it's finance that unapata, no, listen, if it's in terms of finances, you might even find them doing better than you. If in terms of all the other things, yani the only thing I need kwako nikikuangalia tu wewe as
ni dick.
Ni tu na ni jusina, otherwise kama ningekuwa na hata
unamhitaji na unaweza nunua.
Hata nikaa nikununua naweza nunua. It's only that nimeona yako hapa, instead of wasting my time kwenda kununua si ndio huyu hapa. You see? So the only thing I need is you. I already have maybe everything I need. I have finances, I have a job, I have a stable whatever. I have everything I need. The only thing sina, it's maybe the child and whatever. And I need it from you. The moment I get the child, where I can take care of the child.
You don't have to be involved.
Yes, or you co-parent. You know, co-parenting sometimes is very nice. Wewe unaishi kwako, wewe unaishi kwangu, kama ni mtoto you meet. Co-parenting sometimes is very nice.
The other day I saw an article. There are people who had a child and decided to do, they were exes, but then got back together to have a child and they did co-parenting. The child is now, was it 8 years? I saw it the other day, I think it's even this week. They have decided to have a second child because parenting has been stress-free and easy, but when they were dating it was hectic.
Yes.
But your co-parent has been so easy and good for them, it works for them such that wana consider to have a second child together na waendelee na hiyo co-parent.
So it is convenience.
Yeah, it's
so they are going for convenience.
There are people wakikaa pamoja kwa nyumba moja, it will be something else. But they get along. Ile ya kuonana once they get along. Wanaeleanwa maybe in terms of budgeting with family. But when they get to a point where they'll have to be under the same roof, they won't get along at all. So they can decide to just do co-parenting.
Then wanaishi kwa nyumba yenye ina.
No. Yeah.
Kama shida ni kwa under one roof, they can just rent a house.
Watoe roof.
No, it's not joking about it.
Wanoe roof tu, itawaka.
It's serious. So those people who are considering having a second child together and continue with the co-parenting. So it works at times. It works. Wacheni kucheka.
Okay.
But I think for me co-parenting works even more than marriages.
Yeah, it's better.
100%. Sai, as we speak right now, already I have a child with you, niishi maisha yangu. You live your own life. We're taking care of the child, you support where you can.
Do the rest.
It is stress free than kukaa tu na mwanaume hapo na mnasumbuana bure.
Lakini pia hiyo co-parenting inafika point inaanza kuwa boring in a way.
How?
Unapata you want to see your kid but you don't want to see the mother. No, maybe you are on a video call, you may call baby mama or whatever.
That
then
she's troublesome. Because kama unamwavoid ama kama amekubo, she's troublesome.
Choose a good baby mama. Usiende tu kwa mchezo.
Ujuaji. You don't know. Ujuaji. Unakuwa hivi tu uchaguliwe. Ukishachaguliwa nayo nayo. Ujuaji.
See the sign.
Unakuwa umetulia hivi ni kama hamwezi hata ua nini, hamwezi hata ua panya.
Hata hizi nyamba ngoja tu hivi muingiane vizuri.
You see the sign.
Ukipata mtoto anasema ati sasa
kwanza
una change sasa. Na huyu nani huyu nilikuwa naye.
Hata
kwa video call the first 3 minutes mnaangaliana hivi. Mnangoja nani anaongea wa kwanza? Ni nini?
Mnatishiana.
Mnatishiana. Aizi.
Mnakaa mnatishiana. Anasema wacha kikuja.
No, definitely.
Ana wacha kikuja.
Mnakuwa kisi
Wacha kipige.
tena.
Nimekingoja.
Kikuja leo.
Unatakaje?
Na sasa amekuja kwa hoteli mahali kudiscuss kitu labda ya wacha kikuja leo. Na anapiga mabesha kama babe. Si nikwambia kinakuja leo. Unapata wapi?
Acha kuja kuongea kama.
Wacha sasa kuja. Mimi nimekuja tu roho safi. Hata sina pressure na mtu, hakuna mtu amenikosea. Nakuja nakaa na wewe, kumbe wewe umenipangia. Naanza kuongea una ni time tu.
Ngoja kimalize.
Mtu hawezi fake personality yake for a
Very long time.
Ladies,
You'll
you
see
clown.
the
It's
red-
called clowning.
You'll see the
You can
red
never.
flags.
Huwezi fake for a very long time.
Nyinyi
No, you'll see some, utapata some signs. Ukiignore, but you'll always tell a lady who's full of drama.
Drama
Yeah.
queens, yes.
Yeah,
You can
you'll
totally
always
know.
tell.
but you don't sometimes you don't know whether you're a drama queen until something happens to you that needs you to be a
To be
drama queen.
dramatic.
Then that will
That is when you realize now you're full
Then
potential.
before you get
The beast in you
That's because you've been
awakens.
pushed, you've been pushed. It's not your nature, but umepushiwa. You can be that way at some point, because sometimes kuna vitu mtu anafanya zinakuirritate, you pile hadi inafika point you just explode. It happens. That happens. But that does not make you a bad person. Maybe umevumilia for so long, maybe for months, maybe for years. So that's not a bad person. Everyone has a breaking point. Hata kwa anajua kuvumilia aje. Everyone gets tired at some point. And it's okay to get tired. It's okay.
I think what I would say at the end of the day is you only need a woman when you're old. You need to marry when you're old. That's when you want to be taken care of and all those stuff. Whether it's
So
single
a
parent.
woman's purpose in
Is
your
to
life
take
is
care
to
of
take
you.
so she's
It's a
like
death
a
buddy.
nurse
It's a death buddy.
or a maid.
It's a death buddy.
Who
It's a
will be
death buddy.
taking care of her?
Si mimi
You.
ni yangu ile kitu yenye.
Malice ni yake.
Ile take yangu about single parenthood. Take yangu ya single parenthood ni unahitaji whether ni single parent ama sio single. Firstly I said I would date but never marry. But when I get old na nifike mahali yenye naona hapa nimebakisha miaka kidogo sana ya kusurvive, I would need a woman who would probably take care of me. And if it is a single parent at that time, so be it.
So you will be needing a nurse or a maid.
A death buddy, someone to die beside me.
Not to die beside you.
I will,
She'll need
who I
to
will
still
die
be
beside.
strong to take care of you. Because that means you can even go to a retirement home. Zao watu wazee.
Hey, za
They'll
ukezi
go,
kwa
they'll
madharau.
nurse you. Yeah, because ni kama you're like someone anatafuta a nurse or a maid. That time sasa mtu you are saying ukizeeka. Maybe uko hapo unajiendea choo, will come and do that kind of nonsense in the name of marriage. Who?
My death buddy. Remember, at this time I have a lot of money.
Their last days at unafungwa madaipa.
Remember, at this time I have a lot of money.
Who said so?
He can even get a lady who is 20
Remember, at
years.
this time I'm stinking rich.
Who said so? You might be
Me.
poor and
Yeah.
old as fuck.
I'm the one saying because it's me.
Who said so?
It's me.
Okay.
I'm talking about myself, so I'm sure about myself. So this time, remember, I'm very rich. So this woman is doing this, hoping that I'm going to die and leave all this money to her, which is true. So she has a reason to do it. And I think that's why you need her.
She might even kill you. Kill you and get the money very quick, fast.
Then,
No, as I said, I will not marry a single lady, not unless I know whereabouts of the father of the kid. That's all.
nothing changes even after
Nothing.
this conversation.
No, nothing. I have to know where he is, in jail, he alive, or not. Yeah, that's it.
And you, Nash, nothing changes.
I don't care. I didn't care. I don't care. As long as you interact and mnaelewana, that's all that cares. Because if you put your emotions there and your expectations, it will never be the same case. So I don't care dating anyone, like maybe a baby daddy or a single parent or whatever. It depends on how we interact, me and you. I don't care if you're a single parent or you're a baby daddy or not. Me, hiyo sijui, hiyo ni yako. It's me and Ben, it's me and you know.
It's
If
me
you
and
can
you.
relate, then well and good. Life moves
So
on.
nothing changes even after this
Nothing
conversation.
changes. Nothing changes.
And you, Miss Judy.
I would consider dating a single dad. I would date a single dad, as long as he knows he knows my place, and he knows the child's place in his life, and I know my place in his life and the child's place. As long as we respect that, I would be okay with that.